Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. To give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Give me 1 second, niggas trying to give me a copyright already. Fitness, what's going on, baby? See y'all up in here. First things first, y'all already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Tuesday afternoon. For those in the city, it is a hot box right now. So make sure if you're out and about, you keeping yourself hydrated. Make sure you got the proper stuff you need while you out and about. And if you're having any type of issues as far as your breathing or whatever, just try to keep yourself under wraps. Good, what's going on, my guy? I see you up in here. Shoot, if you anywhere right now and you nearing that hot weather, yeah, start making sure you keeping the right stuff on you and around you. Don't need nobody passing out. Don't need nobody definitely sending no hospital. And for those in areas where it is a vulnerability for you to suffer from a heat stroke, definitely try to keep yourself either in the shade or indoors, depending. Tamika, what's going on, baby? Um, yeah, you're gonna need that because it's already starting. Shoot. Even though it rained yesterday, there was a situation where one or two people out here done passed out. Because it was still hot despite the rain. But again, if you having issues or complications with breathing and stuff, this nigga trying to give me a copyright, bro. My bad, y'all. Damn, I hate when people move near me, man. Oh, damn. Yeah, but definitely try to keep yourself under wraps with your health, especially in this heat. Um, Definitely don't want to have no asthma attacks, no heat strokes, none of that. Try to keep yourself in the best wraps, so you can enjoy your summer, so you can enjoy the time with friends and family. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation yesterday. Um, Definitely was a great one that was needed. I tackled a few things yesterday, but mostly I tackled about the people respecting those who actually serve and honor for their country. So, it was a good talk all in all. We had a little fake madness in here at one point, but nothing I can't deal with anyway. So definitely was a great talk. If you missed it, catch a replay. Nah, son, I had to move away, son. Don't blast me. God damn it. Nah, I'm about to move away, son. I can't. They don't want no music on none of these live streams no more, so they be in house, son. It's gonna be a hot summer. I'm telling. Oh man, you trying to get away from madness? I'm trying to avoid the BS right now, y'all. They give you a copyright even for something you didn't play, so I ain't with it. I'm not with it today. But we definitely had a great talk yesterday. You know, and also I was chiming in and dusting off on a few things I talked about on Saturday about about people adopting kids and bringing in kids with open and welcoming arms. And that's what we need more than anything. Um, there are some people out there who desperately need that, and they should be getting that. And I wasn't wrong for saying what I was saying. What was wrong was the situation that we had a troll come in here and actually had the nerve to say F the kids. And this is not the first time this same dumbass has said that same thing. So I'm assuming, like I said, either you don't have kids, or if you do, they don't look up to you, they don't respect you, or you're not taking care of them. And that's why you would say that. I don't see anybody outside of a normal mentality saying F the kids. When a lot of times you got adults that are trying to save these kids one way or another, or trying to at least push them in a different direction than what they're already going. That's why I said, even when you are adopting kids, if you're gonna bring them into your home, bring them into your home and bring them into your home with welcoming, opening arms. Montana, what's going on, baby? BMF, what's going on, my guy? I see y'all up in here. Just like I said, anybody that can open or utter their lips to say those words, you can tell where their mindset is at and where their overall character and personality is at. Stuff that you say don't sit well with people. And I'm about to say the only reason I could think of anything else for somebody to say F the kids is if they got beat up or accosted by some kids. I'm assuming that's what our troll is. He done got beat up or accosted by some kids. So come out and say that dumb shit. I'm gonna tell you about yourself today. You still sound idiotic every time you type something stupid in here when you come in here and do what you do. Byron, what's going on, baby? It'd be crazy, like I said, how some people just let certain things utter out their mouth and think that at some point it won't be no recourse. People are watching what you're writing and what you're typing, fool. Cool gamer, what's going on? You know, this it's crazy. You had that much, you had that much, um, and you really had that much to say. You really had that much confidence to say what you said. Again, you sound just like a few other people making irrash, emotional decisions. Uncle L, what's going on, my guy? But nah, I didn't get far off the topic yesterday. Because despite what that clown said, we still had a pretty good ass conversation that was needed. One thing I can say, regardless to how the world has been, what's been going on, never uttered me or never hear me utter those words, F them kids. Hell no. Appreciate you, BMF, you already. But again, when you do things like that, consequences come around that corner. Because again, whether it was you that got parents, you know, you got kids and somebody said that to your kids, or just said that in general, how would you feel about that? I'm quite sure by the way you come in here every day and do the same retarded madness, you really wouldn't care. That's why you didn't get not a damn thing yesterday, because this is what I'm saying all in all. Even on a day of remembrance, you ain't had nothing else better to do but try to troll. Shit is funny. That's why I said what I said yesterday and kept it pushing on your ass. And I meant every word of what I said yesterday to you, because I know your punk ass is in the shadows listening and scheming to make another account. It'd be real sad when people think that they that bad or they that tough, but they refuse to step up when it's time to step up. Denise, what's going on, baby? Nonetheless, we still had a good conversation. Minus the bozo traffic, we still had a good conversation. It really wasn't that much bozo traffic yesterday, so I can give it that much. You give it that much. At least the dumbasses is learning that. And if they ain't learning, they need to learn something. Because again, no way in the hell you can utter those words out your mouth and feel confident about that shit. That's what I am going to speak about today too, to a degree, is confidence. Some of y'all need to build up your confidence. Build up your confidence level to where again you can get something going and remain strong. That's the strongest feature anybody should have. Confidence. You gotta be you gotta be determined as far as what you want to do and how you're gonna do it. But you also want to make sure that you're feeling happy and situated in the things that you're doing. Like if you're confident enough to come on and build some form of content, or if you're coming on here to, to make yourself some form of a hit, you do what you do. You do what works for you, and you be confident in doing what you do. You never let nothing again try to intervene or interfere in what you feel confident in doing. Confidence, in my opinion, was what I was speaking about yesterday. It took enough strength, confidence, and determination for a lot of those soldiers to do what was necessary, especially those again who have fallen to the war. And again, whether they young or old, they was confident enough to make a decision. They didn't have no regrets about their decision, and again, did what they thought was in the best interest. You know, but you got to remain confident. You know how you do that? You eliminate a lot of the negative thoughts, negative reactions, and just start putting yourself in a more positive environment. Or just start putting yourself in an environment where you have peace of mind, solace. You take the time and you do what's necessary to build what's necessary. You gotta also remain confident that no matter what you're trying to build, if you keep yourself humble and you keep yourself on the right goal and the right path, it can happen. Be the prime example. Podcasting. Some people think podcasting is easy. You can just come in here and say and do whatever. No, 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 no. Trust me when I tell you, it ain't nothing ever easy. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you can't even speak to the people properly, as far as your etiquette ain't there, pronunciations, all of that ain't there, you will fail. If you have an issue with stuttering, prime example, that will also be a problem. Because again, that's where some people, especially on this Red app, like I've seen, will start to try to poke fun at people. I've seen some content creators who actually stop doing things because not so much they couldn't handle the pressures of the trolls or anything. That's enough. But I believe they just stopped altogether because again, if I don't have nothing of substance to offer really, or if I can't really express myself the way I need to, I got to figure out how I'm gonna do it if I'm still gonna do this. I've seen some people who they ain't great with speaking, but they'll narrate the hell out of a video, or they will sit there and give you visuals and give you great uploads, even great shorts. Like I said, everybody does something differently, and I'm just using this as an example of confidence building. Build your confidence up. If you feel that strong and that high enough to do it, do it. You know how to handle yourself. That's a strong, confident person right there. Because again, some people are not that confident. Some people are not that strong. Some people, again, they have left just because of those situations. They just couldn't take and deal with certain things. And again, sometimes you're going to have to go back to the drawing board. See, confidence building, that can even go when it comes to that. Because if something is working for you to a degree, but you want to get more results, or if you just feel you want to add and incorporate certain things, got to be confident enough to say that, okay, I'm making this decision from here on out. I'm gonna roll with this, at least until I could incorporate something better. When I incorporate something better, I'm gonna still go for the gusto. You know, Like again, there's some things you got to be confident on. Like if you're gonna be confident, even when it comes down to content creation, you also got to be creative. And sometimes you might have to take a slight risk, a slight keyword, slight risk. Nothing too crazy, nothing too out the window. Just something that will spark the interest, especially if that's what you gaining for. You want that traffic to come your way. Some of y'all are going to do certain things. I've seen some people do some funny things, and it worked for them. Why? Because they was confident in doing what they was doing. You know, again, you gotta be confident in yourself. Because guess what? You won't have people that poke fun and say whatever about you. That don't mean shit. That does not mean that's how they say it, word of the land or word of look. Nah, not that. Again, when people are starting to provoke and provoke, guess what? They provoking for the wrong reasons. They provoking because guess what? They in their minds, back of their minds, even in the front of their mind, they know for a fact they how you say it, because I feel like I can't say it today. They feel inadequate, insecure, and they definitely showing forms of self hatred that's spewing on. Sticks, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you popping in. OG, what's going on, my guy? Got some people on here that again, they know how to move. And that's just confidence right there. Even with the BS going on. It's confidence. You know, some people hate that. Some people hate the fact that some people can come do whatever, even in real time. People hate when you got people who are just generally good at everything that they do. And it's not like it's boasting or bragging. No, no, no. It's not even that. It's just people know how to maneuver. People know how to be comfortable. People are comfortable in their own skins regardless. You know? You already know, bro. Appreciate y'all though. You know, and people hate that. I tell somebody, whether you cammed up or not, it don't matter. If you know you strengthened enough to bring what's necessary, bring what's necessary. Again, some people are trying to reach for high ups, some ain't. Some just doing it because they know how to do it. Something that gives them, how you say, peace and balance. The problem is that some people just don't respect those things. See, they can't respect nothing because they don't respect themselves, because they themselves don't have confidence. Because that's the problem. You know, we have some people again who left this because they was really focused on what other people were saying and thinking about. At the end of the day, those people are not paying your bills. Those people are not helping you produce and do anything outside of anything. So why even worry about them? You have to remain confident, because even when you are building or you doing whatever, and I'm saying this in general, forget just this internet. I'm talking about general. When you building or when you coming to some form of build, or even when you just amongst a crowd of people networking and doing whatever. Some of them are going to definitely respect you. Some probably going to talk about you, whether it's to your face or behind your back. It shouldn't matter. What does anybody else's opinion have to do with your overall facts? What does anybody else's opinion have to do with you still being a solid person inside and out? That's why I said a lot of people have to really look at that. Because ain't no solid person who's comfortable within their realm or within themselves is going to have to come and say and do too much of anything. Like I told people, I never understood, if you don't like content or if you don't like a person or you just got disdain for a person, then why still put yourself around the vicinity of that person? It makes no sense. I'm starting to believe that I think it's the opposite way around. These people still come around you because they still got some form of whatever for you, and it's not just hatred. They feeling something for you, but they just ain't gonna open their mouths to say nothing, or they just not gonna let it be known. They just want to find a way to again disturb your peace, but you need to be confident enough to not let them disturb your peace. It's the main thing because if you have a peace of mind and a peace of spirit, you will definitely be making the key adjustments and elements that's needed for your life. Again, whether you content creating or not. But I would say this in this instance too. There's some of you who choose to poke and provoke because you're looking for some form of a escape plan, basically. Like I told before. There's some of y'all that will just go crashing out for no reason. But then you crash out for people that you really either don't know or you probably never seen, probably will never see. So again, you making all type of blind decisions. Those blind decisions will hurt you in the long run. It don't necessarily got to be by the person that you provoking. Just remember that part. If you're still moving the same way around with everybody in every circle that you try to go into, at some point you will get what you're asking for. And there's some of y'all that really need to differentiate your social media life from your real life. Some of y'all need to learn to unplug. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, there's people who have the utmost confidence regardless of what. And they ain't moving them backing down. And they ain't backing down because if they believe in what they're pushing, if they believe in what they're building, ain't nobody gonna stop that. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. Unless it's that higher power, ain't nobody stopping nothing that you're supposed to be doing. This is my thing. When you start getting to certain levels, yeah, you start showing true signs. True signs of hatred, jealousy. You also start showing those true traits that, you know, forget you a hater. Because that's the word everybody uses. Nah, it's not just hate. You are solely disappointed with what's going on in your life. And you refuse to take your accountability and try to fix what you need to fix. So in order for you to feel good, you want to try to mess with the people who do good. Or mess with the people who are trying to build and do good. Or you just want to mess around with the wrong type of people until you get what you asked for. But then again, some people ain't even gonna bat a second eye at it. Because again, there's some of y'all who really don't deserve to have a voice. Not if you're gonna bring any form of hatred or division, because this is exactly what's going on. Hatred and division all around the board. You gotta be confident enough to remember what you're doing, it ain't just solely for you. It's for the overall beneficial happiness. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's wealth. It don't gotta be wealth in the sense of money. It's wealth because you know what you're doing. You see the progress, you feel the progress, and you're happy with the progress. That's richness right there. Serious, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in the like button. But that's richness. See, I want people to understand this. And this ain't speaking on no, I'm just speaking logic. There's things that you do that's going to bring richness, that's going to bring some form of growth, build. There's also going to give you valuable tools to use so you could bring back out those necessary tools to those who are trying to look for opportunities. You know, even if you're doing the simplest thing that's of greatness, starts. Starts within you. Where do I see myself in the next couple years, or where do I see myself moving as far as direction, everything. Miss T, what's going on, baby? Oh yeah, I forgot before I go left. I think I already went left already, but yeah, I think I kind of went left already, kind of. Your next steps shouldn't always have to be your last steps. There's some people who take the next step and they don't make it to where they need to make it to. But then you have those who map out the area, do what's necessary, and then they take their next steps. You know, it's about mental preservation more than anything. Because whatever you're doing in life will cause you stresses, mental anguish, all of that. And if you're trying to get to a better spot, or you're at least trying to make it to where you can put your family or anything else along those lines in a comfortable spot, yeah, some things you're gonna have an issue. Some things might not come your way right away. But that's the whole thrill of the process. That's the whole thrill of, again, patience. You was gonna hit one of those today. There go one. Let's see if we get another one, y'all. Let's see if we get another one. You're gonna hear those throughout the course, and it's gonna get worse this summer. Y'all know this already. City that never sleeps. No, but you gotta remember this part. You know, you gotta be confident to love whatever process you're moving in. Confident to keep that process going. Like I said, however you decide to turn the table, you turn the table in your direction. You make a clear, solid path. Again, you don't let nobody distract or disturb anything that's keeping that positive flow and that balance going. I feel upset and feel like you're going to have to do something you don't necessarily need to do. It's pointless. And that's always going to be a key problem for some people. You know, you allow certain people or certain events to keep you stuck in that mind of this is just always going to be a thing every day, or this is what people are going to do every day, or this is how the world is going to move every day. No, 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 no. Look at the world is forever constantly spinning and changing. The main focus of anything is again just remembering. Um, you don't allow these people to do anything outside of just sit back and spectate and watch. Let them make their little critical opinions and whatever. That doesn't stop you from being who you are. James, what's going on, my guy? That don't stop you from being who you are. That don't stop you from building what's good for you, and that don't stop them from. Oh yeah, that shouldn't stop you from living your best life. I don't care what part of the fence you on, what you represent, anything. You are supposed to live life accordingly, right? You live by what feels right by you. You move by decision making because you have to make those decisions. You can sleep all day. That's a decision right there, right? That's a choice and a decision you can make. You can sleep all day, right? But even we know you can't just possibly sleep all day like that, not unless you really are within, your older stages. You might be in the hot. That's the only time you can see yourself sleeping like that. Nah, you want to get up. Get up and go see what the world has to offer and seize the day. That's a decision you have to make, right? So make sure while you are doing that, you know, you put the best pieces around you and they fit you. Because I can tell you this right now, there's some people who are confident enough to know that no matter what they've been through, they don't allow that to override and overflood anything that they're doing. They don't allow it to spew it on the people that actually, that rock with them. That would be like me having a tantrum on people that I came out the sandbox with, or me just cutting people off for no reason without giving them a reason, or anything along those lines. That would be felonious right there, right? You got some people that do that. You don't let nothing, and I mean nothing. If it's not your physical health that's keeping you from achieving greatness, you don't let nothing outside of that stop you from building. You don't allow that to dictate your whole life. And I'm gonna use this for instance. There's some people who have been victims of abuse. Some people have become bitter after the abuse. Some people haven't. The ones that haven't had enough confidence, even when they didn't have a support system like that, or even if they had a support system and they still just wasn't trying to hear it. At some point, they got to the realization that I'm still here. You know, I'm blessed regardless to what happened. I'm not going to allow this moment or this portion of my life to still be the main focal part. I can't think that everybody's going to be abusive because, again, not everybody is abusive. Verbally, physically, don't matter, right? You're not supposed to allow those moments in your life to make you think that everybody is on that type of time. Rules, what's going on? You don't allow people to don't allow that to make judgments for your whole life. Prime example, there's some people I would say they have got robbed, right? They got robbed or whatever. Probably their first time being robbed, right? Some people might go into a panic attack and not come outside for days, weeks, probably months. And then some people might actually come outside because now they want that revenge. Nah, I'm not going for that. Or they gonna come out because at some point they need to just get out. You gotta realize that regardless of what's going on in life, you still gotta live life. And you gotta fight. Gotta fight for the necessary things that you need. That my man Cutthroat, what's going on, my guy? See the squad is in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working harder than these damn construction workers. No, but you gotta realize that part. Again, like I said before, if a person cheated on you, don't think that everybody that you come across after that encounter is gonna cheat on you. It's just not the case. Again, it's all about who and what you put around you. When you put the right pieces and you feel those the right pieces, you keep those close and tight knit. Everything else, if it don't feel like it's going to fit them pieces, if it's not going to fit what you need to fit, you still keep close attention to it. Because again, some people are going to hate the fact that you probably went through whatever, you made it through, and you more confident than you ever were. Again, you got to look at this from this standpoint too. Again, not everybody's abusive. Not everybody's putting their hands on each other. But I would say in this instance right here, for some of y'all that need that confidence, once it's getting that toxic where it has to come to either hands and feet, no, y'all gotta go. Y'all both gotta part ways. But again, you gotta be mindful of who you putting around you. And even if you are able to get past all of that, you moving on with your life, don't think that everybody is gonna be in that same life. Oh, you came back. You came back.
I want to know if that's the same phone that they offered me the last time for $400. I
Hold
just
on a
got it
second.
for $100.
That's how much they want for the phone?
all I had this time.
That's all they. But that's what they wanted.
The first time
400.
it's like 400 in school. This time I only got 100. I think it's 400.
My scalp hurt.
Your scalp hurt, bro. I almost like you know what that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I did that outside the door.
you were supposed to.
I did inside the store.
Nas, they be trying to get over though, but you did the right thing. My bad, y'all. You know how I do when the people pop in. But you got to remember this part. Not every story ends up bad. Some stories might have some bad in it, but at some point it turns out great. Not gonna hold you. I've seen people who have been in forms of abuse, whether it was relationship abuse, drug abuse. They got themselves right after a certain initial encounter. Because again, you have to at some point sit back and analyze and realize what's more important: my safety, my overall well-being, or just this feeling of having. But again, it should never get to a point where it feels that toxic. But the minute those signs present itself, I would say for anybody, you better start moving on. Because you already know before it's all said and done, it could be some form of a headache and a heartache that you don't want. See, like I told you, I'm always going to call things down the middle. If at any time somebody feels like I'm not calling it down the middle, then say something. But then again, I'm always calling it down the
I ain't
middle.
know.
If I'm going to talk
That's what
about
me I do
one
all the time.
situation, I'm going to talk about another one.
I ain't know.
What the hell?
I ain't know. Okay, I didn't know that the
Hold on one
XXL
second.
was the one. I thought first of all y'all was talking about t-shirt size, but then I was like, ew, that's nobody's gonna talk about that. And then I'm like, are they talking about that porn site? But that's the
My scalp hurt.
shit.
My
But no,
scalp
y'all
hurt.
talking about one, niggas.
You should have been knew that. Give me one second, y'all. You should have been knew that.
English is not my first language.
Well, it'll be a 15th language. Come on, we got you.
It probably is. I understand other languages before.
Yeah, but you got to remember that part. Look here, that don't stop.
It
What?
is. Not that. I got that.
Here, take that. Mm. And bring my lighter back, son. No. No, but you got to remember that part. Look here, there are people who have been through some real drastic times. Some of those drastic times, if they were put on different people with a different mindset, you never know what the outcomes could be. Some of those outcomes could have been suicide or consistently trying to do that, right? Again, you should never feel that inadequate in the world to where you feel like you're here for nothing. Nobody's supposed to ever make you feel that way. And I'll be honest with you. Again, you got to have enough strength to move away from situations when they are starting to get bad and drastic. You have to. Why would I continue to be with somebody, prime example, or be around somebody that always has something negative to say, or just don't never take the time to say I believe in it? Like nah, I don't need to be around that. Why would I be with somebody, prime example, that's gonna say and do the most dastardly things to try to break or destroy me for the betterment of them? Because if a person is adequate within themselves, they're not gonna knock down anybody that they building with. They're not gonna knock down anybody that they are trying to create a life with, right? At least that's what I've seen. I've never seen too many people in my life break each other down, because if that was the case, some of these people wouldn't have these long standing marriages. Not every marriage is all hunky dory. Some marriages come with a lot of whatever. Different strokes for different folks, basically. Not everybody want to be on the same level or the same path of things. So again, you gotta be more wise and careful in the people that you're vetting and the people that you're bringing into your life, whether it's relationship wise, friendship wise, it does not matter. See, the problem with a problem, I would say, in my opinion, is again, there's some of y'all who just long to be loved by somebody. You long for that love and attention that you probably not getting, or that you probably never got. I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary. I would just say that again, you have to be mindful in what you're looking for. You can't just seek it from everybody. You got to keep yourself well rounded and preserved. You don't live. You have your fun. You do what's necessary. You singling, you mingling. All right. Well, if that's what your plan is to try to be loved and everything else, then again, you got to know what you're going for. You got to know what you're going for. And when you think you actually have the shot at that, you better again make sure that you know all boxes is checked. You know, this person always comes through in the clutch. I'm gonna say it even on the friendship level. This person is always coming in through it or coming in the clutch. Yeah, I gotta keep this one. The wild card. Person always gonna come in the clutch when you need it. Or they might come in the clutch when you least expect it. You know, you do what's necessary, and again, you keep the bond strong with those who actually mean a significant part of your life. You gotta be confident enough to do that too. You gotta be confident to know that even when some people move away, hey, it ain't nothing you can do about that. People do move away from you, hey, it's probably for some good reasons. They move away for the best reasons. Like I said, not everybody gonna fit the mold of the puzzle in your life. Your life is a big ass puzzle. So you're gonna have what more than 500 pieces in that set. Got to make sure that you're putting the right pieces together and they all add up. And when you create that picture of your destiny, you pretty much know where you at. You're good. You done made it through the ringer and back. Now you have a story that you could bring. Now that you have a testament you could bring. Especially for those who might need the motivation. Oh, we had one. See, I didn't want to do that.
Motherfucker.
Now back to what I was saying. Oh, no, no. See, this be the type of people I'm talking about that don't have confidence. They don't have confidence to get their miserable asses off the damn internet and go fucking live life. Like I'm outside. You hear all the noise in the background. Tell them asses to go on their channels and go outside or even cam up and see what's what. Half of them ain't gonna do it. Miserable. That's why you don't add those type of incorporations within anything. They can't be incorporated in life. This is their life. No, I don't be really caring either. Because I'm proving my point. That's why they keep doing what they do. You're not really hurting me. You're not harming me. You're just harming yourself. You're harming yourself because you're making yourself looking more desperate, and you're just making yourself look more inadequate. Like we've been saying, you're inadequate. You're inadequate with everything in your life. But it's time for you to build. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to figure out what's best for your life. Don't worry about what's best for me. Like I said, you must got a thing for me, and I keep telling you I don't flow that way. So you gotta go on about your business, sir. But nonetheless, though, even with situations like this, you see, I could have went stupid. I could have really said some disrespectful stuff, and some of y'all know I've said some disrespectful stuff. Why try? Because I keep proving my point. You're inadequate with whatever's going on in your life, and I would say, for the sake of you, you really better start giving them blessings where you need to give them. It's like I said again, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Oh, this is how confident I am in myself, right? So I done already camped up a few times. Shorts already know what it is. I'm that confident, right? That even if I was to leave this app for good, right? How much you want to bet this person will still be here doing the same exact thing, wasting time in their actual life, worrying about other people instead of worrying about themselves. See, I'm different. I wouldn't care if I was plugged in 24/7 or not. You can't knock a good conversation. And you definitely can't get mad about a great one, especially when everybody is building. Not everybody's just being yes men and no man. No. Everybody is building accordingly. That's what I bring over here. Yeah. Word, word, word. Well, you got it. Well, you got it. And you got it. See how I be talking about? Miserable. If you got something to say so badly, you don't see the link pin there with your 4 eyes. Yeah. It be alright. Cornballs. This is what you don't want around you, even when you building on here. Cornballs, and keep away from cornballs like that. Like I said, be confident in what you do. Even when you do have this form of ignorance, you still do what's necessary. Because again, they ain't doing nothing outside of what they do. Being miserable. What comment? Hold on. I can't really see shit on the stream yard outside of whatever. First of all, I just caught the damn troll. Fuck him. He be alright. I'm gonna double check that when I go on the replay though. I'm gonna see what's going on. I don't know why it's deleting comments. But nonetheless, like I said, cornball activity. Sticks at this time in the afternoon. Look, at this time in the afternoon, that person should have been out their house already, whether they working or not. They should have been out their house already, getting outside, enjoying this beautiful, great weather, tasting all the aroma in the air. Like, come on now, man. You that miserable. That miserable, and it's sad, man. That's why I said that you can't get nothing outside of what you gonna get. Roasted and toasted. They be sad about y'all. Really do though. Because again, it goes back to what I'm saying. Now, if anybody in this chat could let me know, put one in the chat. Let me know if I said what I said was right today. When people are doing this, ain't they inadequate and miserable? Yeah. Don't worry. For that fool, you're gonna get more than 1,000 ones in the chat because you miserable, bro. Whether you in here every day or every other day, again, you miserable. You worry about everybody else. I'm telling you, if I was to leave this app, how much you want to bet you would still be fiend bagging for something? Oh, I know they're gonna live. I know they're gonna go live. Probably like a little kid sitting in front of the TV on a Saturday morning. I know he's gonna go live. I know he's gonna go live. I'm waiting to say something. I'm waiting to say something. Hold up, nigga. Well, like I don't know, your dumb ass is also doing certain things like the creating pages to try to keep fucking subbing to the channel so you can have something to say. Bitch, when you had all the opportunity to say something, you said nothing. I just don't want to hear you right now. No. fucking shame. You heard about something, nigga. Get your feelings right, man. Build your confidence back up. Shit. Everybody gonna get hurt. Fuck out of here, man. Grow up, man. Fuck out of here, bro. You better learn to start laughing, living, and loving life, nigga. That's all I can tell you. Because this ain't life. This is not life. This is not the tell all be all. This is not the beginning or the end. It's crazy. I told you. It wouldn't matter if I left this app or not. You would still be here all day, every day. All them names, I seen them in different chats. You're not original. If you think that trolling, listen, I can introduce you to some kids and put them on the damn fucking live stream and show them better trolling. They will show you better trolling methods than what you doing, nigga. Corny. This is what I'm talking about with scorned people not moving on. Can't think that everything in the world and everybody in the world is going to be the same. You got hurt by somebody, all right, bitch, move the fuck on. That's it. My fault for saying it that way, but that's the mindset you have to have. All right, motherfucker, look, what the hell you getting mad for? Hang on, man. Hold on. It's a whole world of endless possibilities out there. Go do something with yourself. Stop being so hard up for attention. And again, you have people who are attention seekers who do things like that. I'm breaking down the methods of these trolls because all of them have something different with them. But damn near half of you, shit, same thing. You niggas is miserable one way or another. The only way for you to feel some form of greatness in your miserable ass existence is trying to make somebody else feel miserable like you. You can't make me feel miserable because I never lived your life, don't care about your life, nigga. Never. Yeah, stop letting your moms bend you over, nigga. Like I said, link is pinned, bitch. I don't know why you keep trying to make 1,000 accounts for, son. You look childish. You look hurt. I think that's why you going through it. Don't project your shit onto me, nigga. Somebody probably bent you over, and that's why you feel the type of way. Ain't my fault, nigga. Shit. Ain't my fault. Go get you some help. See, and this is what I'm also talking about cowardice. That's another form of cowardice right there again. Come on now. You worry about what somebody's saying and doing every damn day, whether it's me or anybody else. Who really got the problem? Like I said, when I unlock for this shit, I could care less about you. I don't care about a lot of things that go on. Outside of showing the support I'm going to be showing to the people, that's it. Be caring about half of that stuff. I'll be entwined in my own actual world, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. God, come on, bro. There's no way these motherfuckers got that much time to worry about what the next man or next woman is saying or doing and not getting their miserable ass lives in the fucking order. If you get a check every month, motherfucker, you should make it work. And don't think you ruined the content because you really didn't. I'm still keeping this where I need to keep it. Because I'm confident enough to know your punk ass will still be here whether I'm still here or not. Because it's the only app you've seen enough. It's the only world you've seen enough. But remember, you was really about that, you would have hit that link already. Bitch, it been pinned since before the beginning of the live. So, what are we doing here? Oh. Like I said, have confidence. Have confidence to know that even when you're dealing with idiots and snakes like that, or just scared people like that, guess what? You got to keep the ball rolling for you. Fuck what they say and fuck how they feel. If they not with the bill, if they not with you as a whole, then fuck them. Have a nice day. Why have all the stress and aggravation in your life? And I believe this is a reason why some of y'all, again, are miserable. Because you probably did have something good with people and you fucked it up. So now you want everybody to feel the way you feel. Won't be happening over here. Pastor Jones. But you know, gotta remember that part. I'm still gonna be me regardless. I'm confident regardless. I still bring what I need to bring regardless. Your little second grade insults, shit. Second grade insults don't mean nothing. Come with some actual proof on something. Let them keep looking stupid. Like I said, these motherfuckers have more time on their hands than I do. These is what we call today, for those, especially those who tune in today, these is what we call pandemic babies. These pandemic babies had nothing outside of this internet and trolling off. Crazy. I laugh at you all day. I can laugh at you and your miserable existence. Why? And I'm going to laugh with confidence because, again, you prove to me every day that you have nothing outside of this. I think if you actually went out into the world around you and you actually build with people, maybe, just maybe, you see a different side of things. Maybe you might actually get lucky. You might actually get you some chong chong. And then maybe, just maybe, you know, like, come on, man. Don't get me to be petty like this today. Don't let me get crazy on you, man. 'Cause that's what you wanted, but I'm not. I'm just gonna tell you what it is, bro. Like I said, anytime that link is playing, you come up here and say what you need to say. Outside of that, you can smoke rocks, lick cocks, smoke around the block. Don't get hit by a Glock, and hopefully they won't find you somewhere in the yard stop. Fuck out of here, bitch. Better go on about your business. Tell me. 'Cause every day you got something to say, but you refuse to come up here and say it to my face. And I just remembered I don't fucking really respond to pussies. So, like I said, until you actually stand up and man up, shut the fuck up. Fuck that one. Corny, miserable pricks. I remember that part. These are the type of people that want you to fold. They want you to run, cower, and do everything. Hell no. You don't let these motherfucking cornball, faceless, bitch ass niggas get you out your feelings. And that's in life in general. You don't let none of that shit get you out your feelings. Fuck out of here, nigga. Tell you this right now, man. I would really feel sad if I did decide to say, all right, I'm packing it up from here and I'm going elsewhere to build. I can imagine what you would do. You'll be sitting there crying, looking at that TV screen, or probably looking at that computer, or that little fucking Wi-Fi in the library. Oh, we ain't going live. We ain't going live. When is he going live? Why you keep changing up the times? Bitch ass nigga. That's why I keep changing up the times. Throw your monkey ass off. It don't matter what time I go live, how many times I go live, I'm gonna always have some form of a great conversation. And I'm not being emotional about nothing I bring here. You are though. You trolling, so you're emotional. You're emotional, and we can't let go. Get out of here, man. But you gotta be confident in what you believe in. You gotta be confident in how you moving again. Come on now, you don't allow different stages and phases, even on a negative tip, to affect your overall thinking. Remember, everything in life is a process. It's how you build it, you know? And it's also about, again, following it and not rushing. You don't rush greatness, you just bring greatness. It's a difference. No, hold on one second. Did you just say, no, son, you just, hold on one second. Nah, son. You can't get nothing, son. You over here eating chips and pizza. You should have went and got what you needed. And you over here drinking that 99 Quavos. Better go on about your business. Look like you fell on a real gate. What happened, son? My bad, y'all. You know I gotta check on the people. What's wrong with your left eye again? Nah, I don't want to hear that, son. You like you got pink eye. You like you got pink eye. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Go to the. Hold on 1 second. Mic drop. I just peeped that. Nah, but you know, again, you stay strong, you stay more motivated, and you keep everything within its reach. Trust me, your blessings will be coming along, and while it's coming along, some people will hate that. Some people will try to do their best to stop whatever shine that you're bringing or whatever that you're trying to build and make you happy, just because again they're unhappy. Uh, just know how to block them off and keep them away from you. And even when they are around you, you gotta have a zen to say, "Wait, this person is really still talking? Damn, like, oh damn, this person really still being a fool? Damn, yeah, definitely don't need you around me. Fuck out of here. Grow up." Angela, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, and this is what I be saying. You know, you know what you're doing. You keep building. You keep succeeding. And you give yourself even more of a reason to stay motivated and positive. That's the way you build your confidence. You know, like I said, if you're doing podcasting, you gotta be able to speak to the people. You gotta be able to bring topics to the forefront. You gotta definitely make sure you got adequate equipment, so on and so forth. Or even there's some people who don't need that. They don't need that at all. They just good with what they doing. They can speak to the people no matter how it is. It's called giving a general message and a consensus on things, not an emotional consensus. And some of you, I think, be trolling because again, you are miserable outside of your hurt because somebody don't see things your way. That's not the way the world works.
I still don't know what trolling is.
Big dog, what's going on, my guy?
I probably be trolling. I don't even know.
Nah, that'd be funny though. Be trying. No, they be trying. They be reaching too hard though. Like I said, you can't try to tell somebody not to get the hell up out of here, nigga. We know what you doing. You keep making yourself look that foolish. Come on now. Like I said, somebody let me know when I'm saying something wrong, because apparently anything I say, this fool ass nigga think I'm wrong about it. Nah, I'm logical about it.
To a society,
Yeah,
it's okay
yeah.
to what is that when you take away stuff? This or whatever gender, but do not want to take away race. I want to know how the fucked up that is.
I'm gonna bring that to the forefront at some point, but I gotta be careful how I do it. No, because these fools right here, I get clipped for some form of conversation like that. Trust me, I told you I'm all for those conversations.
The problem in humanity is that we segregate ourselves by races and not by gender. So y'all taking the racist shit that we got no problem with.
So,
What's up, baby?
ain't nothing. What's going on?
That's the problem.
No, you trying to give me a damn copyright? Look at your ass. No, my bad, y'all. You know, I'm outside. See, I guarantee you, the person that's always here trolling don't have an abundance of people like that. Again, that's not my fault. It ain't my fault you're not getting out there and actually going to live your life outside of the internet. It ain't my fault that I know how to bring people together even on a chill mode. And we all chill out. Nothing suspect about me, but there's a lot of suspect things about you. And it says a lot about you. So I'm going to be confident enough to know I'm going to still keep bringing content, whether on a daily or not. And you still going to be here looking for some way to gain somebody's attention. Like I told you before, you either better get you a pet or you better go find you a girlfriend or go find your boyfriend, whatever you into. But you better get the hell up out of here with that stupidness because, again, not knocking off the content. You just making yourself a part of it. Because, again, we want people to be confident enough not to be like punks like you. So, again, you know, This is basically just a good session like how it's supposed to be.
I don't even know if I used that word right. Hold up.
You used a lot of things, man. Yeah, you know that. And 9 out of 10, like I said, there's a conversation I might bring in. She might be part of it. I might have to get a few people on this, really. But I want to make sure I do it the way, at least with that conversation, because trust me, I think everybody will get something out of it. But I feel like that would be the best way to do it, but do it the wise way so we don't have no issues. I'm not editing. I don't want to hear nothing about
The issue
nothing.
is ignorant people and narcissists.
Well,
Did I even say that word right? Narcissist.
narcissist, that damn it. Sit your ass down.
You all said it wrong.
Nah, you good though.
Like that word sounds like alcohol. Like narcissist sounds like narco influence, like a lot of narcos.
Nah, see, you gotta stop watching Narcos. That's why. See, look.
How can I stop watching
See,
narco?
that's what happens. That's what happens when you see. We gotta stop watching shows like that now. See, no,
I be cursing at them like, yo, you know that they didn't have it. Say the truth.
Nah, but you know some of them things be somewhat plagiarized, not all the way though. So but you know, the main thing again today is more about confidence, building whatever you feel like building, creating what you feel like creating, and standing firm and strong in who you are as a person. Like I said, some people are gonna like what you do, some people are gonna hate what you do. Some people might not know what you do. Some people don't need to know what you do. That's the whole thing. You're gonna always get the different elements. You'll always get that.
I should go up there and fuck everything. Start all over again.
Nah, I don't. Nah, that's petty right there. My bad, y'all. You over here being summertime petty already. Damn. Shoot.
Oh, shit.
Huh? Good luck trying with that one. But you know you gotta remember that. Mm-mm. Don't do it to yourself. You're gonna hurt him.
I'm gonna hurt them. They ain't gonna hurt me.
Come on, James. Where the sandwiches at, man? I need some sandwiches in the chat, man. Nah, but you know, you gotta remember that part. You gotta remember that part. You know, when it's all said and done, you know, you're gonna be the source of your own happiness, determination, strength, character. You're gonna be the main focal point on everything. Like I said, you're gonna have people that like what you do. You're gonna have people that hate what you do. Doesn't matter which way it happens. Just know if you're confident in things you're doing and it's for the betterment of anything, don't let nobody don't let nobody second guesses and opinions fuck up what you done. Straight up. In my opinion, when you allow that to happen, you're gonna allow anything else to happen. And again, just have the right pieces. Know that those right pieces fit. Know that those right pieces can't be replaced. It's just like I was saying yesterday to a degree.
Yo, you know that the BTS artist dropped a new album, and guess what's the title of it? Not
Y'all over here, look at y'all over here scheming with the barbecue sauce. Look at y'all, look at y'all.
like, I still try to work out how to fuck Idaho, whatever this shit. Six still dating. But they were six still dating.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna tell me ain't no what the machine here.
Nah, but y'all in here though. Y'all already know what I do. I say what I need to say because I say it the best way.
Probably the name of that weather machine.
I'm a storm after I knock you in your scalp piece. My bad, y'all.
I'm sorry, I'm too controversial.
My scalp hurt.
It makes me go sleep.
Somebody pray for my scalp, y'all. Pray for my scalp because it got extra high out of nowhere. Pray for my scalp, y'all. No, but you got to remember when you doing the best things that fit you and it feels great for you after that, you just keep that solid pace going. Keep that solid strength. And again, never let nobody knock you off your swivel. There's going to be a lot of people that try that. Like I said, everyday life is a battle. You're going to battle with people that love you. You're going to battle with people that hate you. You're going to battle with people, period, that you might not even know. Or you might just be battling something within. But whatever your battle is, you got to make sure that you're strong. You got a strong battle plan. And you stick to it.
And don't overthink it. The best strategy
That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing that you can do. You know, because again, you got one shell of a life in this shell of a body. So, make the best out of it. Shoot, sometimes you're gonna have to take, new adventures. Nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes you change the scenery or you change the people within the scenery. Remember, you are the author of your own book. You are the creator of your own painting. So you're gonna paint some dark paintings. You're gonna paint some beautiful paintings. Some paintings might just come out of random. Doesn't matter. Your main thing, all in all, again, is standing firm and standing strong in what you believe in. And also, again, being confident enough to know that what you're doing is working. When you feel it's not working, that's when you go back to the drawing board and you do what's necessary. Other than that, again, you don't allow no outside negative interference to stop whatever you create. Period. Again, it's you that sets the mold. You know, and regardless to what, you are enough. You are adequate. You know, if you are firm in everything, and guess what? You will never have a doubt in your mind. The minute you do have doubts about certain things, okay, you sit back, you analyze, you take the necessary time to do that, and then from there you make your best decisions accordingly and calculate. That's really about it. It's about the right decisions, the right calculations, so you can keep building and giving yourself the right opportunities. And that's the most important thing, growth. Some people need to learn to reflect because again, when you learn to reflect, you will build a better you will build a better high octane, yeah. My fault, yeah. Look it up, damn it. You got a whole phone. And you interrupted my conversation. I'm about to matter of fact, I'm being trolled right now.
You gotta teach me English.
I ain't teaching you no damn English when you know English, damn it. If you could talk about something, let's walk to the store together, and you know how to mother man. You trolling me? Are you trolling me?
Who's trolling?
Are you? She's trolling me, y'all. She's trolling me, y'all. See, I knew this was coming.
That's disrespectful. Looking like motherfucking straight. My Spanish is great. My English ain't great.
Matter of fact, I'm getting a little bit uptight. A little bit uptight, son.
Wait.
Hold up. Hold up.
Okay. Locked up. Scars pivot, gets into the edge and wins by you. And Hakuho still leads on his own.
It's all love though. Nah, but again, you just gotta remember, you're gonna always have some form of elements of surprise. Some of those surprises might be good, some of them could be bad, some you might not know how to take. But nonetheless, you even confident enough to know that you still gonna stay strong even with what the world throws you. Says a lot. You gotta have that mindset to say I gotta reflect on a few things. Whether whether you still moving the same way or not, there's some things or there's some elements where you still might have to reflect on things. Maybe I could have said this a little better. Maybe I could have done this a little better, etc., etc. Even if it's the smallest minor things. You know, anything that you really have to sit back and think about, that's the best thing to do. That will give you all the confidence for growth. You know, you got to remember that part though. Um, it solely does start with you. Because again, what do you see yourself building? How do you see yourself building? Where do you see yourself down the line? Again, about careful planning and execution. Like if you got a set time frame for something you are trying to do, then you better make sure that you're strong enough to get it done. You know, you could be going for a specific test. Let's say if you failed that test previously, if you really took the time, studied, and did what was necessary, this time around, you know what you got to expect and you know how to get that job done, basically. You even reflect on past failures, prime example, because you might have attempted something and it failed miserably. You even reflect on that. Because at some point, if it was something you felt was good and it felt like it could have worked, but you just didn't have the right elements, now you have the right tools and elements to make it work. You got to reevaluate everything. Every interaction, everything that you're going through in life, you gotta sit back and analyze that. Your main goal again is to focus on what you need to focus on for yourself. You can't make everybody happy. You can only make yourself happy. You can be in the best state of your life, or be in the best stage of your life, and you will still have some of those who are miserable and that upset and that jealous and that envious because again they see a glow within you that they don't have. But I've always felt like this: if you get out and actually make something happen, and stop trying to blame the world for your mishaps and your misfortunes and take accountability for what you need to take accountability for, you would be a little bit in a better position. Just my view and opinion on it. This ain't no judgment or nothing. So I don't want anybody to think I'm judging. I'm just being logical. Almost every damn conversation here has been about a logical conversation. I don't put my personal feelings into things. Don't need to. Just gotta remember this though. You are the captain of your ship. And whether your ship is strong for the ride or not, you still have to be accountable and responsible for that. And even if you might have to patch up some things in your little cruise ship or whatever, hey, you made sure it's patched up great enough to where you don't have to worry about no sinkage and you can still get to your destination. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Again, it's about building up your strength to deal with the world itself. Because I'm telling you this right now, you're gonna have great days where everything is on point. You're gonna have some shitty days where you feel like, damn, what did I get up out this bed for? But again, you don't allow anything, and I mean anything, to stop you from what you are destined for. If you feel you destined to make a change by bringing services to people that need it, and if you're determined on doing it, you keep doing it. Because again, those blessings will come tenfold. See, again, some people worry about the money aspect of wealth, but what about the actual spiritual part of wealth? Some things you're doing for people, it don't necessarily need but so much. Like I feel I'm doing a service to a degree because again, I'm just bringing a healthy conversation that's needed. Yeah, we know this Red app is more about entertainment and views and everything else, and I don't give a fuck about that. Excuse me for saying it that way, but me, I honestly don't give a fuck. My whole intention, and it's still been this way, is bringing a healthy, logical conversation. The main thing to worry about is if what you're doing is bringing you actual happiness. Is it bringing you stability? How you doing? But that's what you mostly got to think about. And I feel once you get into that confident part in things, then guess what? You'll be ready for the world around you. Just like how men deal with jealousy, women deal with jealousy as well too. You know that. So again, what is it? What is it that separates you from everybody? How you doing? But you got to remember that part. You know, what separates you from everybody else? Because everybody got their own unique personality and even perspectives of life. But when you got somebody that's constantly trying to berate or just constantly trying to do unnecessary things to try to dim your light, nah, that's when you move away or you kick them the hell out your way. Because some people are gonna be a pest no matter what in life. But again, you gotta have enough strength and enough wisdom to know how to deal with people like that. Look, I know how to deal with people on different parameters. So I done dealt some things on different parameters. Just know how to counteract life when life is giving you the worst, or how to counteract it when it's giving you petty nonsense. The whole thing is to remember that growth is on all cylinders of life. You gotta grow spiritually, definitely, because that's how you keep yourself strong and confident. You gotta grow mentally because that's how you keep yourself and keep your mind sharp and ready and determined for any and everything. The most important part to remember, you know, growing in all cylinders and aspects. Hey, it works. Again, you gotta know what you want and how you gonna go about it. And you gotta be determined that no matter what you do, that is working, is confident enough to work for you, keep going. Nobody gets to decide anything in your life except for you. You are the main person making your decisions. If you feel you are making the right choices, if you feel like these choices are giving you better opportunities, it's giving you growth on all cylinders, then you keep striving for that. Again, some people might move away because, hey, that's just what they was meant to do. Some pieces in your life are going to be there as extra pieces. Will they fit in those last slots of what you're building in your life? You never know. And some people you might have to remove just because. Like prime example, I don't force nothing on nobody. I just bring a real conversation. I don't force you to think or believe anything. But there's going to be days I'm going to straight up give you logic, and I'm going to bear down on it. And I've done that on certain days. I bear down on it. Like when I said that everybody is not abusive, I meant that. Not everybody's abusive, physically abusive or verbally abusive. It's about perception with some people. Some people probably perceive me as a bully. Somebody just shoot. Some might see me as what this person always try to come in here and say, a chump. But like I said, I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. Because ain't none of y'all lived my life and you couldn't walk a day in my shoes if you thought to walk in. You're probably off yourself. So again, different strokes for different folks. You do what works for you. You stay strong and confident no matter what. Some of us have learned this from childhood. I'm probably one of the small handful that probably did. I already knew who was going to be for and who wasn't going to be for just by interaction, just by observing as well too. Sometimes you might throw a wrench just to see if somebody going to take it. You might leave something there just to see if somebody going to take it and run with it. Doesn't necessarily mean that could be the truth or the outcome, but you will throw something out there to see if the people bite it, and that's how you determine sometimes how to get rid of people and how to move on from people. You know, you don't focus on people because they are personally upset. And I say it that way because, again, if you're personally upset about something and you're trying to take it out with everybody else, that's a problem. And you need to figure out what you need to figure out before anything. You know, you can't sit here and think that everybody is going to be as miserable or as downtrodden as you when you're in that moment. No, you got to get yourself out of that moment. There's a lot of you that need to learn that. You need to learn that even when things ain't going right for you, there still could be an opportunity for things to be right for you. Got to move on from it though. You know, whatever bad experiences you might have had, hey, you use that as a learning tool and you keep moving from there. And the link is pinned in case anybody want to chime in. But if not, I'm not going to hold y'all all afternoon. I just mostly wanted to get some of this message out, which I did. You know, confidence. You got to be confident in everything in life. You can't have no second guesses, no second doubts. And the minute you have any of those, be prepared for some misery. And again, life ain't about misery. Life ain't about I told you so's, and life ain't about always pointing the finger. Life is just what it is. How you doing? Life is about being a part of, doing something you feel works for you and that is great for you. Building your legacy. That's what life is all about. Building your legacy one way or another. Because you're not guaranteed to be here forever. But while you're here, you want to make the best and you want to make the right adjustments for your life. So you will have something that can keep that legacy burning even when you're long gone. Life is always going to be fickle to some degree. Society is going to throw you different things every day. But again, no matter what's going on in the world and the events in the world, you don't allow it to sink you into a deep, dark place. Because the minute that does happen, you can forget about the blessings in front of you because you might have missed some. Got to remember this part too. Um, Confidence does begin within. And again, when you're confident in how you're moving, you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't care what the world thinks, you just keep moving at a good pace, and you keep yourself in that great space, guess what? You're winning. Miss T, I'm not throwing shots at nobody. Look, sis, look here. Now I'm gonna have to break this down for you right now today. I want you to understand this right now. Again, I called things down the middle, and I wasn't throwing no shots at you. If you was listening this whole time, I was not throwing shots at you at all. I'm giving a general consensus, sis. You gotta eliminate that emotion if that's how you feel. Because I'm gonna always have a different form of a conversation. If I didn't want you here, sis, I would tell you straight up I don't want you here. I want you to understand that too. I don't know what you got on your mind today, but I wasn't even talking about anything. I'm saying things in general. Because I'm gonna say this again in general. I don't want nobody to think I'm throwing shots or I'm being judgmental. No, I'm giving a logical sense and a general consensus on things. That's it. Again, I don't put emotions involved with anything. And if I feel I don't want people here, I don't want people here, and they won't be here. Just giving you the heads up again, sis. When I'm having these conversations, if you feel I'm doing something or you feel triggered, I'm gonna just say trigger warning from now on. I don't want nobody feeling anything outside of just a great conversation, like I said before. Letitia, what's going on, baby? My sis right here will tell you, Letitia, don't I call things down the middle and I don't never get too emotional on it? Shoot, you want to ask Red Shirt James? I'm not throwing no shots at you, and don't ever think that I am. And I don't need to throw shots. I'm having a general conversation, and today is about confidence. People have to be confident enough to know that no matter what the world brings them, and no matter what they're going through, they can still always beat the odds. And as long as they're confident within themselves to keep themselves on a strong affirmation of things, everything will go the way they need to go. I don't allow past bad experiences, whether it's with people or things in general, to affect or cloud anything. I don't think everybody's in the same boat. That's just me. And I'm gonna say this: if anybody feels a type of way about the content, if they feel I'm being that much of a bully, or they feel anything along those lines, then kindly say something. Because again, this is how we do things. I have a straight conversation with people, and no matter how my tone sounds, I'm not being emotional. I'm being realistic. There's a lot of people who lack confidence because again, they worry about what the world thinks. I've never worried about what the world thinks. And you want to know why? Because again, the world has never walked in my shoes. Half of the people that think they would walk in my shoes would kindly take them shits off. So again, this is what it is. I call things fair and down the middle. I don't take one side. I don't choose sides. Again, it's all about a logical conversation. I want people to be a part of that conversation. Because I've seen people have conversations like me, even in the streets, and it never got too crazy. Nobody, even when it sounds like it's getting crazy, no, everybody just has different views and opinions, and it's all good. That's a part of the conversation, right? That's where you get to some form of building, regardless. Like I said, my content might not be for everybody. Again, I'm going to have uncomfortable talks and conversations. And some of those uncomfortable talks and conversations will probably lead to a general build that we need in the world right now. That's just my view and opinion on it. But all in all, though, again, you got to remind yourself your confidence is going to always be your strongest point. It's going to be the strongest thing as far as your personality is concerned. Because when you're strong enough to deal with things on a day to day basis, and you're able to weather the storm and then get back ready for that next day, hey, you know at some point the good things are bound to happen. You're gonna work hard every day for the week, right? Just to get a check, right? Or if you got your own career, prime example, you're your own boss. You're gonna still work and grind hard to get to your successes, right? So that's what you need to do. Keep yourself strong. How you doing? You gotta keep yourself strong and positive in everything that you're doing. And again, that's for the males and the females in the world today. Whatever you feel confident in doing, you do it, and you don't let nobody stop you from doing it. Hold on, I just heard a window open. The minute sun come out this window, though, it's again loving yourself and believing in yourself. Because nobody else is going to love you and believe in you more than you do. Hence why I said me in particular. I never cared about what the world thought. I only cared about the most important people that were around me. I care about their thoughts, their views, and their opinions. And not saying I don't listen to open and honest opinions. I do. But in the same token, don't ever think that I'm taking shots or I'm doing anything outside of just bringing a conversation. And again, if I feel it's going to be one of them trigger warning conversations, today really wasn't one of them. But if I feel that way, I'm going to just give y'all the heads up that it's a trigger warning. That's it. All in all, though, just got to remember this. Perception, everybody has different perceptions. Everybody have different views and opinions. It's crazy. Um, it's crazy that some people would actually still listen or worry about what other people think about them when, again, they need to worry about what they think and feel about themselves. That's why I said I never really cared too much about personal views and opinions on certain things because it don't reflect me. It don't reflect on me. You know, you just got to remember this part though, and keep this as a solid peace of mind right here. Some of your blessings are going to come around that corner when you least expect it. You could be doing something great. Some people might feel you're not making a great decision. Some people might try to wean you away from that decision. But if you are strong and confident that something will build and something will come, then you keep doing what you need to do. That's just like if you work in a certain job and you know there could be opportunities coming around that corner. You don't quit that job because of other people's views and opinions on it. Oh, you got to go to work. You got to go do this. So what? At least I'm doing something. I'm staying active. And I'm keeping myself on the go. And I'm keeping myself on a prosperous tip to say I can make anything happen just from starting here. Because again, you have to start somewhere in life, right? But it depends on where you start at. Appreciate you, Sticks. You already know, man. You're more than welcome to always pop in and welcome to the Eulogy family. You know how we do it over here. And I appreciate you again, Sirius, for dropping all those links, baby. Again, your greatest confidence, your greatest strengths. What lies in you will keep you afloat. Be strong and wise in the decisions that you're making. And also be strong and confident when you have to make critical decisions. And that's on anything. Friendships, businesses, you have to make a decision call because it could be necessary for you to make that decision call, then you do so. And stand strong in your decision. And if it ain't nothing being done out of malice, then again, you stand firm in what you stand firm on. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Again, I think that link is still pinned in. But if not, for those who might have just been coming in, y'all can catch the replay definitely. And we had a little bit of madness, but again, like I told somebody, and I'm gonna say that again to this person that need to hear it. I'm confident enough to know whether I stay here forever or I decide to leave forever, you will still be here looking for some form of attention. I won't. I'll be living life like I've been living on a day-to-day basis, confident that I'm doing something constructive. I don't know what you're doing constructive, but you better figure it out. That being said, I appreciate everybody that tuned in this afternoon. Appreciate everybody that's been part of the build and becoming a part of this build. How you doing? Even to the new people here, despite the little madness, hey, this is what you get. You're gonna always get that good vibe, that good, that good feel. And for those again that feel any type of way about the content, I'm just doing what I need to do. Some people will come, some people will go. What's important is the ones that actually stay. The ones that stay know what it is. You know, ones that decide to depart, they could be departed for different reasons. But again, you stand firm in what you're doing and building in your life. Not so much about dictations in life. It's just about order. Having the right type of order. That's it. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't let y'all leave out like that. I forgot. I can't let y'all leave out like that. I can't let y'all leave out like that. I got you.
And I
Nah,
forgot
but I
my
definitely
password.
appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all enjoy the rest of your mornings on the west, afternoons in central and east, evenings in the UK, and happy hump day to all you future babies. All you future
Yeah,
babies that
never
rock with
God.
you. But yeah, let me get up out of here and figure out this lunch. For those following me on Clapper, I'll see y'all about 5:30. And yeah, we got a definite good show tonight. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I could be back here on this app tonight, depending for a conversation. But if not, you already know you get the morning vibes as always, or the early afternoon ones. But y'all keep yourselves safe out there. And again, for those out there in the hot weather, stay hydrated. For those in the areas where y'all getting tornadoes and storms, keep you and your family safe and make sure you got the necessary things you need. You know? Then it's all about just preservation. Make sure you're preserving yourself the right way. You know? Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Again, for the old, I'll see y'all at 5:30. And we gonna have some fun today. We gonna have some fun today, okay? Let me say this in my let me say that in my Mr. Mackey voice. You okay? You okay? We're gonna have
Okay,
some fun.
giggity. Giggity.
But y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open, and until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.